Jewish billionaires are a big conversation among anti-Semites. They love to talk about how Jews own all the money. And a lot of Jews reject that. And they say, well, we don't own all the money and it's just an anti-Semitic trope. But there are quite a few Jewish billionaires. And among them are Jewish billionaires Bill Ackman and Larry Ellison. And they recently both had clips of them talking about their Judaism and their connection to Israel. And how they do have a strong connection. I mean, Bill Ackman has been vocal throughout this time, but Larry Ellison definitely speaks out. So check out this video. Very, very interesting to see their perspective on the war and Israel and their Judaism. Check it out.
Tell us, what is your connection to Israel?
Well, the renewal of the Jewish state is something that I think touches all of us. For 2,000 years, we were a stateless people. And now we have a country of our own, defended by all the brave men and women of the IDF. So anything we can do to support them who devote their lives for preserving the state of Israel, keeping the people safe, and allowing our state to continue sometimes in very, very difficult situations.
Did you visit Israel?
I have been to Israel. I have been to the border. I have spent time to the people who govern the state of Israel, and I feel a deep emotional connection to the state of Israel and the Israeli people.
You are an high-tech person. What do you think about Israeli startups and high-tech phenomena?
Oh well, after Silicon Valley, there's an area, Herzliya has probably got more startups than any other place other than Silicon Valley in Northern California. So we've actually acquired a number of Israeli companies. We have two CEOs at Oracle. One's name is Safra Katz, and she was born in Israel. So again, we love the country of Israel, and we'll do everything we can to support the country of Israel.
Recently hear that many people criticizing Israel, especially after the Gaza operation. How do you feel as someone just saying we love Israel so much?
Well, again, it's a difficult situation, isn't it? To conduct military operations around civilians is very difficult, and of course, there were tragedies, and civilians were hurt. That's a terrible thing. But one thing we know for certain, that the Israeli army did everything they could to minimize civilian casualties. And in that regard, they've done a much better job than a lot of other armies all over the world throughout history.
Thank you very much.
Sure. What's your message to Jewish youth that might feel afraid right now?
Look, the Jewish people have endured for many, many, many centuries, and I think we have way more friends than enemies. Our enemies are a small, loud minority. Our friends are some loud, some not so loud, but I do feel enormous support, certainly in this country and in the rest of the world.
All right, thanks for watching. I think if you'll remember, a couple of months ago, there was also a clip of Mark Zuckerberg, another Jewish billionaire, who talked about his Judaism.
Tell me about the necklace.
This is something that I worked with a designer to make, that has engraved on it the prayer that I sing to my daughters every night when I put them to bed. It's a Jewish prayer called Mishiberach, and it's basically a prayer for health and courage. And it says, may we have the courage to make our lives a blessing. And I just think that's and I've sung it to them basically every night of their lives since they were born. Unless I'm out traveling or something, but I try to be around for bedtime. That's kind of my thing. And when I hang out with the kids, it's meaningful for me and our family. So
there's definitely a religious revitalization even among the most successful and prominent among us. For more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Jewish Uncensored.